Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
You ready to record?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock. I'm your host, Katie Pratt, and your best friend, and I always go second unless I'm doing the question, which is today.
I'm Colton Pratt, and I always go second, and I'm your best friend.
Hello. And I'm Caiden Pratt, and I am your mortal enemies, and I always go last.
Unless you're doing
Unless
the
I'm
question.
doing the question.
In which case you go first. I feel like
In
we
which
should
case
stop
you go first.
updating our listeners about our order. I feel like they could pick up on the order based on the order that we do it.
Colton,
I
you know
disagree.
me, and you know I will never stop.
Never stop is a good way to sum up Katie as a whole. She will never stop. She will be around when the end of the world comes. She will be around. She will not.
I'm
ever.
going to cause the end of the world.
Katie is the end of the world. She is the beginning and the end. All right. Katie, I heard that you had a question for me.
I have a question for both of you.
Ooh.
But Colton will answer second because
Okay.
I like Caden more.
Okay.
Sorry, Colton.
It's fine.
I'm
Kaden,
ready.
you answer first.
What is something that scared you when you were a child?
Oh, I got a good one for you. Okay.
All right, tell me.
Okay. So, you guys know the books, The Matter Treehouse?
Yep.
I was
Yes, I
listening
do.
to an audiobook of one of them, and there was
Aw,
one
that's adorable.
audio scene, right? And they were stuck in a place. They were stuck in some fairy magic land, and in that fairy magic land, everyone was stuck dancing. And there was music, and they couldn't stop dancing unless the music stopped. And for some reason, that creeped me out so bad. I remember being scared, scared of that.
That's a genuinely freaky fear. Honestly, that is a genuinely freaky world to live in.
That is
It was
very scary. I was not expecting something that was that real.
but it wasn't it wasn't I was scared of the thought of being stuck in the dancing. It was the thought. It was those people that were dancing. I pictured them as scary ghosts. And so I was scared of them.
So it wasn't it was a curse. It was
No.
you just gave yourself a weird mental image that scared yourself.
Okay.
Right.
I like that fear. It's a good fear. Valid fear. Mm-hmm. I have a fear that I had. When I was very little, I was afraid to go to sleep because of that one song that says Santa sees you when you're sleeping.
That's a real fear. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a real fear. And then Colton's fear, I made
Wait.
him go last, not because I like him less, but because his fear relates to the day.
I have a lot of fears that I like,
Your childhood fear. The
Okay.
specific one that I spoke to you earlier about.
but I want to tell you the other ones too.
Oh, okay.
I was scared of the rumor weed from VeggieTales.
Which we talked about before.
We talked about before. I was scared of from the third Scooby-Doo live-action movie with a new cast. Velma at one point gets turned into a frog witch lady.
I've
was
never
scared,
seen this movie.
I was scared of toads because of her for a minute. And the one that Katie wants me to say is I was afraid of Yoda, the Star Wars frog.
He is not a frog.
He's a Star Wars boy, small Star Wars man. He scared me, and I feel like I need to explain why. In the movie, it's scary.
That's it.
Yeah, no, they're
That's it?
what is it when Luke Skywalker's in the bog walking around, it's the music is hyping up, building up, and making you more and more anxious. And then the jump for the thing was him finding Yoda and Yoda saying something, and that scene was scary to me, but it wasn't enough to get me out. And then the scene following that, Han Solo and Leia had something on their ship, and so they're walking around trying to find their ship, and once again the music's building, and then there's a jump scare of an alien popping out of the ship, and those two jump scares back to back were enough to, the first time I watched it, make me want to stop watching, so I went to my parents' room and watched SpongeBob while Katie finished the movie.
No, we turned the movie off, and I had to watch the rest of Star Wars while you were at a friend's house.
But for a while I was in their room watching SpongeBob.
Okay.
There was a while that I remember my scared reaction was to go into parents' room and watch SpongeBob. And then I would think that I could hear Yoda in my room when I was sleeping.
You're a
You were
wimp.
afraid he would show up sitting at the end of your bed, right?
Yeah, same with frogs. One time I heard a ribbit and was worried about the Velma frogs. And same with the rumor weed. I thought it was going to be in the corner of my room. I really haven't not active imagination. I guess I did, but the active imagination of I close my eyes and think anyone could be around, and that scared me.
Well,
Wow.
that fear relates to today's day because today is National Talk Like Yoda Day.
You mean today is National Day Talk Like Yoda? No, National Yoda Talk Like Day.
National Yoda Talk Like Day it is.
Yeah, National Yoda Talk Like Day it is. Yoda, man, Yoda was whack, man. Small
Honestly?
face. Let's hear it.
Honestly, I didn't even really watch Star Wars, so I don't actually super know what Yoda really sounds like. But I have
You
an
picked
idea.
it up from the memes.
Yeah, I have an
Yeah,
idea.
he says his words mixed up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly how Yoda sounds right now. You ready? This is going to be exactly how Yoda sounds. Do or do not. There is no try.
Don't
That
scare
was
yourself,
okay, I
Colin.
think.
Sorry, do or do not. There is a try. Oh, my Yoda turned into a demon at the end there.
Yes, it did. Why was there screaming in the middle?
That was me scaring myself.
Oh, because you were so scary.
Of Yoda, yeah. Yoda
Hey,
scary.
just don't.
I'm proud
don't-
of you for
wait,
overcoming
Katie,
your fear.
Wait. Just don't play scary ghost dancing people around me. That'll scare the crap out of me. Also, I know it's not Sphere Day, but I was also scared of Toy Story 3.
What? Why? Oh, yeah,
The
but that big
bear,
teddy bear
bro.
is scary. That bear
Yeah.
is scary.
Wait, but you were old when that movie came out.
Yeah, he was.
I think I wasn't old.
No, you
You were,
probably
like,
were
10.
Yeah, no, probably not even 10.
I don't think I
What
was
year did it come
10.
out?
What year did Toy Story 3 come out? I'm on it.
wait, I
Caden.
don't-
Also,
I gotta-
what year did
I gotta-
Caden get born?
Caden's looking it up. Caden, were you also scared of the Monster Mash? Because that only inspires visions of monsters and ghosts dancing in my brain.
The Monster Mash?
Yeah.
They did
What
the
is
mash.
that?
It was the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash.
Why would I be scared
was
of the
a-
dance? Oh.
You literally just talked. 10 seconds ago, you were
Okay,
talking about
guys.
scared of ghost people dancing.
Okay, I got a quiz for you.
Okay.
When did Toy Story 3 come out? Was it?
June 18th,
A?
2010.
You literally are the most annoying person ever.
You told me you had it after I had already typed it in, so I just searched it because I think it was already searched.
You have to
So
move
the answer is
fast.
yeah. No, I'm fast typer. It's June 18th, 2010.
Okay. When did Toy Story 2 come out? Is it A... What year? Is it A, 2002, B, 2001, C, 1997, or D, 1999?
C.
D.
Colin, you are a little cheater.
Katie, I actually highlighted it on my computer, and she looked at it and then said the wrong answer to make you feel better, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to play the game with him.
Okay, I'm not gonna look. Okay, ask about a different Toy Story movie, and I won't look.
You saw the dates for all of them.
I don't. Can you think I process things?
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it.
Why was there such a
Okay.
big gap between 2 and 3?
There was like a
How did-
9-year gap between 3 and 4.
How in the world did Toy Story 3 have... No, how did it come out in 1995?
What do you mean?
I feel like I was alive when it came out,
I knew I wasn't.
but I was not, obviously.
Yeah. Well, in Toy Story 3, Andy is a college student, so they aged him up a lot between the movies.
I don't remember those movies.
In Toy Story 4, it's the new girl. A new child has the toys.
Oh. I've never seen.
Yeah, Andy. In 1 and 2, they're young, and then in 3, he's a teenager, and then in 4, he has donated his toys to a new girl. And I'll tell you all the stories. In the first movie,
We don't want to hear this.
Woody learns not to be selfish.
But
in the second
if you
movie,
want to keep talking and speed yourself up while Caden and I talk over you...
second movie, Woody learns that being played with is important. And the third movie, Woody learns to move on. And in the fourth movie, he learns that he's not the most important again. He really is swooped back around on the same lesson like 4 times, but
Oh
in
yeah,
different
he's
ways.
voiced by Tim Allen.
That makes sense. Oh, Tim Allen.
Okay, I got a quiz for you.
I'm ready for your quiz.
Okay, who invented the bikini? Was it A, Frederick Muffler, B, Roger Scooper, D, wait,
You brought C.
C, Tim Anderson, or D, Louis Reard?
I think it's C. Katie, what do you guess?
I'm gonna guess Muffler.
Muffler.
Muffler? Was that B or A?
I think that was A.
That was A.
Okay, well, you guys are both wrong. It was D, Louis Reard.
Louis. I should have guessed that one because I
was
noticed
gonna
the
say, all the
pauses
other
on all the
names
other
were
names that
very-
you're making up.
I was like, all the other names were very like I had ER, then I had Tim Anderson, which is a very not very creative name.
That's why Tim Anderson. The fact that it wasn't an ER name is why I went with Tim Anderson. But then Rear, I should have known. Rear sounds like a real enough name that you would not have just come up with out of your butt.
Right.
Like you would have actually read that name.
To be fair, Muffler was.
Can we talk like Yoda a little bit?
No.
I feel like we haven't done any. Caden, if you want to make another quiz, Caden, I wouldn't complain. But will you please present the question like Yoda would? Okay, maybe not then.
I'm thinking. Okay.
I have a quiz for you.
Okay.
I'll try and present it like.
You gotta talk like Yoda.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out. First person to run a sub 5-hour marathon. Who was? Is it A, Elon Musk?
Yes.
It's A.
I don't think it was 5
I
hours.
don't
What
even
was it?
need it.
Sub
I don't
what?
even need
I
to
have-
hear. I don't even need to
I
hear.
have
It's A.
absolutely no idea.
What did the guy run? Eliud? Chat. What was his fastest marathon? I need to look it up. Sorry. Eluid Kipchoge. I couldn't remember his last time either. Marathon time. His fastest time is that's official. His fastest unofficial time with help from lots and lots of different Nike runners and pace headers was under 2 hours, which is insane. He ran 26 miles under 2 hours. He's crazy.
That's it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Caden, don't say that. You couldn't run one in 24 hours, Caden. I've seen you run.
Listen,
That is so rude.
No, you're not, Caden.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, we are pretty close. That was sad. We're pretty close. Sounded sad to me, so I'm sorry, Caden.
I think Caden could beat you in a race.
He couldn't. We tried it at his house the other time. Yeah.
A long race?
No, it was like a long race. I feel like a sprint is when Caden has his best chance of beating me because he's a baseball runner.
Yeah.
He can run them bases.
Yeah, all we do
I
is
feel
run
like
90
since I am
feet.
a cross country runner, I feel like I have a lot better chance at beating him at like a mile or 5K. I don't think that's too controversial for me to say. All right.
I agree.
Thank you for listening to today's episode.
You're just using a...
I'm Fozzie Bear.
no, that's not Yoda. That is not Yoda.
Fun fact, Yoda isn't played by a monkey. Did you know that?
We did know that.
That's a fun.
I learned
it was
that
a
on a very cool
It was a
podcast.
Muppet, Colin. It was a Muppet.
Oh, he's not a Muppet. He was almost played by a monkey. Katie, what'd you
Yeah.
learn today?
I learned that I'm Katie Pratt and I always go second.
Okay, Caden, what did you learn?
I learned that Colin's a nerd and knows how to talk like Yoda. Nerd.
Nerd!
He's also scared of him. Nerd.
Yeah.
Scared
Nerd!
cat.
I learned that I learned who made the bikini.
Thank you for that fun little tidbit,
That's weird.
Which is
Kaden.
important. Yeah, it's a weird thing to know for today's episode about talking like Yoda, but when have we ever stayed on the topic? All right. Thank you guys all so much for listening. You are all amazing. You should go check out our Instagram and our TikTok
You should.
at Katie begin.
If you go to Instagram and TikTok and stop following the sound of my voice, go to the search bar. When I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number. Ready, go. FOR445PODCAST. And then on Twitter, go to the search bar. And when I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number. Ready, go. FOR445_PODCAST. I love you.
I love you.
I watched Katie do this, and her like the curve of her lips upward when she starts talking, she looks kind of like the original Joker. She's so excited, and her mouth curves into like a grimace almost. All right, thank you guys all so much for listening. Share this with your favorite graduate. We're graduating soon. You should please. Okay, I say this every episode, but y'all like really need to supply me with some shares. But just like play it in the car for some people, or when someone says, what you listening to, be like, it's this show, and put it on their phone. Anyway, I just need you to help me. Help me help you. Alright, anyway, thank you guys all for listening for 445. I'm Colin Pratt.
I'm Katie, I always go second, I love you.
I'm Caiden, and I always go last, and lump your rug.
No rush, go slush.
I love you.
Check your wieners.
Wonderful, Caden. You're so powerful.